Samson, Rogue Resources, the President and CEO. I also serve on the board. We are a multi-metal developer. We are currently trying to develop a couple quartz projects in addition to going after other high-grade metal projects in North America. First, we are trying to develop a business. We are intending to find good quality assets and develop them along and get into operations for cash flow. So we are not just out poking holes and hoping that someone else buys a deposit from us. We're actually trying to build a business as miners. And that's how we plan to make our money. Secondly, we have a very focused list of filters as we look at additional assets. So we are metal agnostic. We look for good quality grade. We try to measure assets off of rock value. So that's how much dollar value of the metal there is per ton. So we go after good grade. Secondly, we need to be able to see a path to cash flow in 2 to 3 years on an asset. And thirdly, it needs to be someplace we actually want to work. So my small team has experience around much of the world, but we're right now focused on North America. That's where we want to do business. We think there's a lot of opportunity there. So I'd say the second thing about Rogue would be that we have a very clear set of criteria for assets. And the third thing I'd note is that our team, both management and our board, have done everything that we plan to do as we're building this company. So nothing's new for us. So we are people who have discovered assets in addition to developing and operating assets. So I think we're in pretty good shape in terms of the things we've laid out that we intend to do are all directly in our wheelhouse. As I compare Rogue to our other colleagues in the junior mining space, I think that we differentiate ourselves by laying out a very specific plan with steps included in that plan as to what we intend to do. That really shouldn't be much of a differentiator, but as best I can tell, when we go speak to investors, we are crystal clear about the things we plan to do. It's something we do each year by laying out all the steps in front of us with our plan, and then we stick to that plan and deliver. And I think that the clarity of where we're focused and an easy understanding of what our objectives are and where we're headed for investors is something that differentiates us. 2018 is going to be a very important year for Rogue. We have our quartz project in Ontario called Snow White that we acquired at the end of last year. We're drilling that off for a resource now, and we're going to make a development decision in second quarter. If that's a positive decision, which things are looking great for Snow White so far, we intend to be in production this summer. So over the next couple quarters, we've got a lot of news coming out. So the results of our drill program, the resource, which will quantify how much material we have, how much quartz we have, and then making that potential development decision to put us into production this summer. And what that would have us in is a very interesting quartz space, high quality quartz, which is used to manufacture silicon metal and also goes into advanced materials like quartz countertops, which are very lucrative businesses. So it's a simple quarry from which we will develop the deposit we have in Northern Ontario. And it's really a unique type of rock, which has very good value attached to it. We think it's got neat cash flow potential. We think it'll have a very quick payback. And that's what we hope to lay out for investors before we make this development decision in second quarter. So there's a lot of very important steps right ahead of us. We've got very interesting news flow.